Hey, how's it going? I'm Natalie, I'm mostly in the moment, and we're looking at the twin flame energies for the first week of November, November 1st through the 7th. First off, I'd like to say thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. It truly means so much to me. And I was so overwhelmed by the amount of love and support last week that I have to give it back as soon as possible. I'm the kind of person, if you receive a lot, then you pay it forward as soon as you can. And so I'm going to be picking a random winner from last week's comment, LM. If you could please email me and we could get that started. And I'm also going to be picking a winner from this post for a free reading, and that works just the way that I just did it, a random comment, and I'll be picking it at the beginning of next week's post, next Thursday. Because first of all, I just finished all my readings, so if you ordered a reading from me, you should have received it by now. And also because I am picking up so much good energy for November. Twin flames, like, we are in it. Like, I feel so much beautiful energy coming in for twin flames in the beginning of November. The rest of this year, but like really, November is giving me good vibes for twin flames. Okay, so with that, let's get started. What's going on for twin flames at the beginning of November? What's going on for twin flames in the beginning of November? Three of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like both twin flames, the divine masculines and divine feminines, are getting out there. They're finding their people. So I feel like the divine feminines and divine masculines are on the hunt, on the search for their soul family, for their community, for other people that they can just talk to about these crazy spiritual things that happen, or just about life, about philosophy, about, you know, how living in a certain way would make you more happy. Just getting out there and finding people. And I got that very strongly, that a lot of twin flames are kind of ready to get out of hermit mode, if you have been in hermit mode, or just kind of expand, get out there and expand, learn some things, talk to people, learn new things through other people, but also you know, find people who are like-minded, maybe even bump into your twin. I feel like a lot of twin flames are even getting out there and going to find like-minded people because maybe their twin is around those kinds of people, or that kind of event, or that kind of community or situation. So I feel like, yeah, for yourself to, you know, expand your knowledge and find interesting people and find your community, but also to maybe bump into your twin flame. Oh my goodness. Okay, one second. Sorry about that. So we got the 10 of Pentacles and it fell right off the table. So I'm getting that what starts now lasts for a very long time. So I'm getting that a lot of twin flames are on their correct, highest and best path. And when I say correct, I mean like you're following your heart and you got out of that timeline, got out of that job you didn't like, got out of that friend group that was just pulling you down, got out of that sticky situation, got out of that cycle with your exes, got out of that bad habit. Like, you're out of that karmic cycle or lesson that you couldn't learn. You finally got it down. You're finally moving forward, listening to your heart, on your highest and best path, on a soul mission that resonates with you. Meaning you're just following your interests, following your passions, and so is your twin. So don't be surprised if you're not in communication with your twin, if your twin has been on this beautiful like journey to discover themselves and to do things that highly resonate with them. So what is really lovely about this is that I am continuing to tell you that you are receiving a lot of positive abundance right now. Both twin flames are receiving a lot of money, a lot of opportunities, a lot of aspects of your life falling into place, you know, not just in romantic love, but in career, with your family and friends, with your hobbies, with your passions, your self-care, your self-love, you know, your interests, your passions, where you've always wanted to go. Just kind of, you're kind of on a really good upswing in your life, twin flames. And your twin is too, which is a really good combination for unions to happen. Okay, so what is the masculine feeling about the divine feminines? How is the divine masculines feeling about the divine feminines at this time? Oh, by the way, this is also a union card. So definitely a lot of unions have already been manifested. A lot of twin flames are already in the process of unions, and it's kind of unfolding in this beautiful, magical way. And after doing all those readings, I can see that so many twin flames are coming together. It was surprising, but not really surprising that so many twins are coming together at this time. Wow. Wow. The divine masculines are definitely, oh my goodness, 10 of Pentacles. Definitely thinking about the divine feminine. I'm getting like, wow, my divine feminine's really hot. I've seen it all, and nothing compares to my divine feminine. Not on top of them being very wise, very beautiful, handsome, very highly intuitive, and just have the strength and courage to be like this leader, this kind of person who's leading the way for people to follow their hearts and to succeed in that kind of way. But also by allowing me to understand that there's so much love out there, there's so much happiness out there for me, and the divine feminines have kind of shown me that. And I'm following that path. They're not just following the path to the twin flame. They're chasing their happiness. They're chasing their highest and best path. So, and you're involved in that. You're part of this beautiful dream. You're part of this beautiful life. You're part of this beautiful happiness that the divine masculines want. They're not just chasing you, divine feminines. They're chasing their happiness. They're chasing their highest and best path. You just happen to be a part of it. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so again, we have this, the case of the divine masculines are also receiving a lot of abundance at this time. Money abundance, good relationships in their immediate surroundings, meaning friends that actually care for them, people that actually support the divine masculines and the pursuit to follow their heart, follow their highest and best path. So abundance in a lot of different areas, but the divine masculines know that this is just a start. This is just a start to a beautiful journey that ends in happy, beautiful life with the divine feminines, with encompassing everything that they've ever wanted, all their dreams, all their hopes and wishes. It kind of seems like, as I'm saying it kind of seems like, yeah, right, this is so unreal, like you're just saying things. No, this is for real. The divine masculines know they can have this, and then they are going after it. They've already started. They're already receiving the abundance that they were going to reach halfway through their journey. So this is like, they're on their way. They're getting there. The divine feminine's feelings towards the divine masculines. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. So I feel like the divine feminines are giving a lot of love to the divine masculines. Okay, so if you have been in communication with your divine masculines, I feel like you are, complimenting them, giving them love and support. You're giving them encouragement, building them up, not gaslighting. That's a different thing. Building someone up, like, support, giving someone your love and support. you know, you can get through this, you know, you can get that promotion, you know, you can stand up to your best friend, you can finish building that shed in the backyard that you were trying to build. Like, you can do it. I believe in you. You're awesome. Like, this is the person I fell in love with, right? But also, if you're not in communication, then you're giving your masculines love again, meaning that you might have been so busy doing your own spiritual practices and or you're living your own life, exploring, you know, doing whatever it is that makes you happy and keeps your vibes high, that you might have kind of neglected your divine masculines, even if you're not in communication, meaning that you weren't even just like telepathically telling them, hey, I care for you, like, I believe in you, you can do it, like, you know, giving them support telepathically. So in both ways, whether you're in communication or not, divine feminines are supporting with a lot of love their divine masculines. Ain't that the truth? Okay, so I'm getting, honestly, okay, so the divine feminines are being very genuine in their thoughts, their visions, for their masculines. They're not, you know, underhandedly giving out compliments because they want it back. They're just honestly, genuinely want the best for the divine masculines, whatever that may be. The divine feminines, this is interesting, may not feel like they're leading this journey anymore. I feel like the divine feminines are kind of wanting the divine masculines to take the lead now. Yeah, because I feel like the divine feminines kind of have an idea that they're not alone in this journey anymore, meaning that the divine masculines has some sort of idea that they're supposed to be with the divine feminines, that they need to put in the effort and energy in order to come forward in the physical. Whether this is known to you, divine feminines, energetically, or actually in the physical sense, that your divine masculines know that you put in a lot of energy and effort, and so it's time for them to put it back. Or if you are not in communication, at this point you kind of have a feeling and knowing that your divine masculines recognize this path that they're on, and recognize that they have to step forward. And even though it might not be leading in the way that you have been doing, divine feminines, in your incredible, hard, emotional, and spiritual inner work, you know, if they're the divine masculines and they hold the more masculine energy, then they have what it takes to take action, because action is masculine energy. So, you know, even if it doesn't match the kind of leadership that you brought into this connection, divine feminines, you know, allowing the divine masculines to lead at this time. Okay, what the divine masculines are thinking about? They're thinking about the divine feminines. Okay, they're really, really defending this idea that they can have it all with the divine feminines. The divine masculines are really strong in their beliefs that they will be very successful with the divine feminine. So not just in love, not just in, I feel like the divine masculines are like, okay, if I have a relationship, a romantic relationship with the divine feminine now, it will be long lasting. We will be both very loyal to each other. We will make it work. It will provide us with a lot of happiness and abundance for, you know, the rest of our lives, or for the majority of our lives. And on top of that, they're also thinking, oh, if I go into business with my divine feminine, or if I, you know, even just being around my divine feminines and their love and support, I'll be able to succeed in my career. So they feel like they'll be successful with you in terms of money and material wealth. Also, like, they will be able to make it. They'll be able to, be able to buy anything for you, divine feminines, and for your home, your combined home, your combined dreams, your combined goals. So they're really like holding on to this, knowing that they can be not just successful in a romantic relationship with the divine feminines, but successful in life. Yeah. I feel like the divine masculines they know this about the twin flame journey. They know this about the divine feminines, but they're kind of stuck. They know this. They don't know how to do it, though. They have all the confidence, all the willpower, all the desire, but they're not sure how it's going to all come together. It's like, how do I even start this? What is it that we're going to be working on? Or, it's like they know they'll be able to succeed with the divine feminines, even if they don't know exactly what it is that they're going to be succeeding in. If that makes sense. Oh, wow. Okay, so divine feminines. I feel like the divine feminines are on the move. Divine feminines are on the move. I feel like some divine feminines are traveling to see their divine masculines, or traveling with their divine masculines, or just getting out of the house and will bump into the divine masculine. Yeah, I feel like the divine masculines are kind of on this, like, I don't want to say hunt. That sounds kind of weird. They're on the hunt for the divine feminine. No, they're kind of on the hunt for like-minded people for their community, with like, hey, the perks of maybe I'll bump into my divine feminine. But I feel like the divine feminines are kind of stepping outside their house, stepping outside their home, stepping outside of their comfort zones for a chance to take action on what they already know. So the divine feminine have an idea of what actions to take in order to come together with the divine masculines in a powerful way. For example, if there's a business that you want to start, the divine feminines know kind of how to start that business, or what kind of, they have the idea of what business they should go into, or how to get started, or what they should do first. The divine feminines have some sort of idea of how to, like, maybe start their relationship, what steps they should take first. Should you guys hang out first face to face, or maybe you should take a weekend trip first, or maybe just keep it casual, keep it just phone calls and texts for a while. The divine feminists know how to kind of go about taking some of the first steps in physical union, whereas the divine masculines are kind of like, I know I want something to start with the divine feminines, it already has for me. I want this connection to be long lasting, and I know I'm going to get not just romantic love, but a lot of positive abundance from our coming together that will last for a very long time. But the divine masculines don't really know how to go about that, what it consists of, what the soul mission is, what are the first steps, how to get things started, what idea to start with. So that's interesting that the divine feminines do know the first steps to take, and they're kind of just going out there to explore. If you're meeting up with the divine masculines or planning to see the divine masculines, it's kind of just to open your heart and open your minds up to whatever the universe has planned for you. And if you are not purposely going out to see your divine masculines, some of you might bump into them, but I'm feeling like the divine feminines have an idea of what the initial contact or initial physical union or the next steps in your connection would be and would look like. Okay. What are the divine masculines' physical actions towards the divine feminines at this time? What are the divine masculines? Oh, okay. So the divine masculines are definitely thinking about making the divine feminine their wifey or their hubby. Wow, I didn't expect the domesticated kind of action here, but it's funny because even though the divine feminines feel like they don't really want to lead this connection anymore, or they don't have what it takes to lead, or, it'd be nice to take a step back in the work required in this connection. The divine masculines feel like the divine feminine is in a really good spot. Whether you think you are divine feminines financially, in your careers, in your stability, in your home, in your material wealth, in your health and everything, whether you think you're in a good place or not, the divine masculines feel like you are. Temperance. Okay, so the divine masculines, I'm smiling because there was a card that popped up that I didn't take for the masculine's action space, and it was the first card here, which is also the temperance card. And I put it back, but then Spirit was like, nope, you were meant to take that card. So yeah, the temperance card. I feel like everything is really, really balanced for the masculines. I feel like they're really in a good place. They're slowly and steadily coming to you, divine feminines. They're on this path. I almost said they're on this war path, but it's not. They're on this like peace path. This is like the most peaceful card in the deck. Where they're very balanced within themselves. They know who they want, they know what they want, and they are taking their time getting there, enjoying the scenic route to the divine feminine. I mean, they're really happy. I feel like divine masculines, when you know, like, this is the one, or this is what I'm going to do in my life, like, I made a choice and I'm going to stick with it, and I'm really excited that I made this choice, and that I'm gonna, follow through, and I have the confidence, I have the strength, I have the power to make it happen. They get to enjoy life now, knowing they know what they want, knowing they know what they're gonna do, knowing their goal. Once you have a goal, once you have a choice made, it can be really like stress relieving. It can get rid of a lot of anxiety, just so you know what you're gonna do, what you have to look forward to. It's kind of like, I'm coming to you, divine feminines. Taking my time. I'm enjoying my view. I'm enjoying this beautiful path to you. But it's so like easygoing. It's so like they know. The divine masculines know about the divine feminines. They know about this journey. They just know. This is kind of crazy. This is amazing. Divine feminines, are you kidding me? This sun card. Yes, divine feminines, be happy, enjoy these moments, and like, you have a reason to celebrate. You have a reason to be happy now. I'm telling you, there's so much good energy in November right now, especially for twin flames. It's crazy good. It's so, so good. The Magician card. Yeah. You're either in the process of union, you're either getting union very soon, or you have indications of physical union happening. Like, I cannot express to you. Look, we have the Sun card, the Magician card, the Fool card, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. We have all these beautiful cards indicating this is a really, really auspicious time for twin flames. I'm really, really excited. I know for a fact that a lot of twin flames are coming into union. I've done a lot of readings, I've done a lot of research, I've done a lot of meditation and listened to my own guides and the energies that are coming in, and really, honestly, there's so many reasons for twin flames to come into union now and in the next year. That's it for this reading. If you resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. It totally means so much to me. And I am giving out a free reading to a random comment below. And I'm Natalie, reminding you to stay mostly in the moment. And I wish you so much love, light, and peace.